যশৈব পাদাম্বজ ভক্তি লভ্য প্রেমাভিধান পরমপমার্থ তস্মৈ জগন্মঙ্গল মঙ্গলায় চৈতন্য চন্দ্রায় নমো নমস্তে চৈতন্য চন্দ্রায় আনন্দ লীলাময় বিগ্রহায় হেমাবদিভ্য ছবি সুন্দরায় তস্মৈ মহাপ্রেম রসপ্রদায় চৈতন্য চন্দ্রায় নমো নমস্তে চৈতন্য জন্নাত্ম কর্মনিষ্ঠের্ন চ সমাধিগতম যত্তপধ্যান যোগৈর বৈরাগীস্ত্যাগস্তত্তস্তুতিভিরপি ন যত কীর্তন চাপি কশ্চিৎ গোবিন্দ প্রেম ভাদাঙপি ন চ কলিতম যদ্রহস্যম স্বয়ং চ নাম্নৈব প্রাদুরাসীৎ অবতরতি পরিযত্তং নমামি গৌরম। শ্রী চৈতন্য চন্দ্রায় নমঃ। সাবিত্রী গৌরী সরস্বতী সচিরম্ভা অরুন্ধতী সাবিত্রী সরস্বতী আরো যত দেব নারী গণ আরো যত দেব নারী নানা দ্রব্যে পাত্র ভরি ব্রাহ্মণীর বেশ করি আশীর্বাদ করে সুখ পাইয়া আশীর্বাদ সাবিত্রী গৌরী সরস্বতী সচিরম্ভা অরুন্ধতী সাবিত্রী সরস্বতী আরো যত দেব নারী গণ আরো যত দেব নারী গণ নানা দ্রব্যে পাত্র ভরি ব্রাহ্মণীর বেশ করি নানা দ্রব্যে আসি সবে করে দর্শন আসি সবে করে অন্তরিক্ষে দেবগণ গন্ধর্ব সিদ্ধ চারণ অন্তরিক্ষে দেবগণ স্তুতি নৃত্য করে বাদ্য গীত স্তুতি নৃত্য করে বাদ্য গীত নর্তক বাদক ভাট নবদ্বীপে যার নাট নর্তক ভাট সবে আসি নাচে পায়া প্রীত কেবা নাচে কেবা গায় কেবা নাচে কেবা গায় সম্ভালিতে নারে কার বল সম্মালিতে নারে কার খণ্ডিলে দুঃখ শোক প্রমোদ পুরিত লোক খণ্ডিলে মিশ্র হইলা আনন্দে বিহোল মিশ্র হইলা মনোবলে নাচে করে সংকীর্তন আনন্দে বিহোল মন দান করে গ্রহণের ছলে. In this way all the devotees, wherever they were situated, in every city and every country, danced, performed Sankirtan, gave charity by mental strength, and the plea of the lunar eclipse, their minds overwhelmed with joy. Brahmana, Sajjana, Nari, Nana Drabbe Thali Bhari, Aila Sabe Jautuk Loya, Jeno Kancha Sona Dviti, Dekhi Balokero Murti, Ashibad Kore Sukhopaya. All sorts of respectable Brahmanas, gentlemen and ladies, carrying plates filled with various gifts, came with their presentations. Seeing the newborn child, whose form resembled natural glaring gold, all of them with happiness offered their blessings. Savitri, Gauri, Saraswati, Sachi, Rambha, Arundhati, Arjata, Devanarigana, Nana Drabbe, Patra Bhari, Brahmaniro Vesadhari, Asisabe Kore Darasanam. Dressing themselves as wives of Brahmanas, all the celestial ladies, including the wives of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Nrsingadev, King Indra, and Vasishtha Rushi, and Rambha, dancing girl of heaven, came there with varieties of gifts. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a newly born baby, he was visited by the neighboring ladies, most of whom were the wives of respectable Brahmanas. In the dress of Brahmanas' wives, celestial ladies like the wives of Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva also came to see the newly born child. Ordinary people saw them as neighborhood respectable Brahmana ladies, but actually they were all celestial ladies dressed in that way. Antarikhe devagana gandharva siddha charana stuti nritya kore badya gita nartako badako bhato navadipe ar jar nato sobe asi nache paya prita. In outer space, all the demigods, including the inhabitants of Gandharva Loka, Siddha Loka and Charana Loka, offered their prayers and danced with musical songs and the beating of drums. Similarly, in Navadip city, all the professional dancers, musicians and blessers gathered together, dancing in great jubilation. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, as there are professional singers, dancers and reciters of prayers in the heavenly planets, so in India, still there are professional dancers, givers of blessings and singers, all of whom assemble together during householder ceremonies, especially marriages and birth ceremonies. These professional men earn their livelihood by taking charity on such occasions from the homes of the Hindus. Eunuchs also take advantage of such ceremonies to receive charity. That is their means of livelihood. Such men never become servants or engage themselves in agriculture or business occupations. They simply take charity from neighborhood friends to maintain themselves peacefully. The bhattas are a class of Brahmanas who go to such ceremonies to offer blessings by composing poems with references to the Vedic scriptures. Keva ase, keva jai, keva nache, keva gai, sambhalite nare kare bolo, khandile ka dukha sukha, pramoda purita loka, misra hila anande vihola. No one could understand who was coming and who was going, who was dancing and who was singing, nor could they understand each other's language. But in effect, all unhappiness and lamentation were immediately dissipated. People became all jubilant. Thus Jagannath Mishra was also overwhelmed with joy. I'll speak something in English. This is a description given the appearance, the festive occasions, the auspicious occasions, the appearance of Gauranga Mahāprabhu, who is Supreme Lord himself. Supreme Lord appeared So there are festive occasions, both in this material world, in this Martyapura and also in Swargapura, heavenly planets, Jagat Anandamaya. Whole world was jubilant. Bhaktas, devotees, those are devotees. They could understand it, and they also take part in that festive occasions. All the devotees, wherever they were situated, in every city and every country, danced, performed Sankirtan, gave charity, mental strength, on the plea of the lunar eclipse. Their minds overwhelmed with joy. Brahmana, Sajjana, Nari, Nana, Drabbe, Thali, Bhari, Aila, Sabe, Jautuko, Loya. Jeno, Kancha, Sona, Dviti, Dekhi, Balakera Murti, Asirbat, Kore, Sukopaya. All sorts of respectful Brahmanas, gentlemen and ladies, carrying plates filled with varieties of gifts, came with their presentations, seeing the newborn child, whose form resembled natural glaring gold. All of them, with happiness, offered their blessings. So this description is going on. Celestial ladies, including wives of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Nrsimhadev, King Indra, Vasishtha, Rusi, Rambha, dancing girl of heaven, all came as the wives of Brahman, came with varieties of gifts to see the Lord. So there were festivals, festivities in this earth planet as well as in the heaven planets, because Lord has appeared. Therefore all unhappiness, lamentation, khandileka dukha sukha pramodita, pramodapurita loka misra hila anande vihola. In effect, unhappiness, lamentation were immediately dissipated and people became jubilant, all jubilant. And there was such great, unexpected, great, grand festival. Jagannath Mishra's house, Jagannath Mishra was also overwhelmed with joy. No one could understand who was coming, who was going, who was dancing, who was singing. No one could understand each other's language. So wonderful because Lord has appeared. Gaura is Krishna. Gaura is Krishna, none different from Krishna. But his complexion is different, that is Kancha Sona Duti, here it says, whose complexion resembled natural glaring gold. That is the point here. I am speaking on this topic only. Nothing else to speak here. This is the very deep philosophy. Krishna assumed, accepted the complexion of Rādhārāṇī. That is the complexion of Rādhārāṇī. This molten gold. Do you understand? Complexion molten gold. Radhikar bhavadviti angikar vinay tine sukha kabunaya swadane. When we discuss this appearance of Gaura, we'll find there are two types of causes. One is bahiraṅga karan, external cause, and antaraṅga, internal cause. Bahiraṅga, that we discuss and we will discuss on that day, appearance day of Gaura. And sometimes also the topic comes, we discuss. This is internal cause. Internal cause is for himself. External cause for others, for the people. You understand? That's external cause. For others, internal cause for himself, oneself, Krishna's. That is three desires. Krishna developed three desires. Those three desires remained unfulfilled in Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Unfulfilled. What are the three desires? Radhaya pranaya mahima kidrusam vanaiva. Swadhya hena adbhuta madhurima kidrusava madhya. Saukyanchasya madan bhavata kidrusam veti lobha. Tad bhavadhyasamadani sachigarva sindho harindo. This is three desires, three types of greed. Krishna developed. Number one, Radha Pranamahima Kidrusam. What is Rādhārāṇī's love? What is the glory of Rādhārāṇī's love? Number one. Number two, Swadhya hena bhuta madhurima Kidrusam. My own beauty, Krishna's beauty. Excellent beauty. No such beauty is available anywhere. Kandarapakoti kamaniya, whose beauty far excels that of the crores of Cupid. Even Krishna became amazed to see his own beauty reflected in a mirror-like pillar. Who is this? Such beautiful, handsome, Purusha person standing, his own beauty, isn't it? Aparikalita purvakah samatkarakari spurati mama garyane samadhurjya pura ayam amapi hanta prekhya jam lugdha cheta saravasam upabhaktu kamaya radhikeva. Rupa Goswami has mentioned this in Lalita Madhava Nataka. When Krishna saw his own reflection, reflected in mirror-like pillar, he became amazed. Who is this? This wonderfully beautiful, handsome person. His own beauty. He said. Amazed. He said, seeing him, such desire arises in me. What is that? Upabhaktum kamaya radhi keva. Such desire creeps up in my heart to embrace him like Rādhārāṇī. Desire, Rādhārāṇī's desire. Do you understand? That desire to embrace such beautiful, wonderfully, excellently handsome person. Do you understand? So this desire, three desires, Radha Pranamahima Kidrusam Vanaiva. What is Rādhārāṇī's love, glory of Rādhārāṇī's love? How can I understand it? Krishna cannot understand. But Krishna is Prithir Visaya, Rādhārāṇī is Prithir Asroy. How Visaya can understand the desire of Asroy? Unless he accepts the mood of Asroy. He cannot understand it. It's impossible. Second, Swadhya henat bhuta madhurima kidrusa va madhya. My beauty is such excellent beauty. And what glory is there in such wonderful, excellent beauty of mine? What mellow emanates from it? Do you understand? How can I understand it? He cannot. Can you see your own beauty? No. Isn't it? So how can I understand it? Second, desire. Third, Saukhyamchasya madan bhavata kidrusam veti lobha. Third desire, ekali radhika aswade sakali. Only Rādhārāṇī relishes this beauty completely. Nobody else relishes completely. Rādhārāṇī relishes. Saukhyamchasya madan kidrusa. And what happiness, relishment Rādhārāṇī gets out of it, how can I understand it? Three desires. This internal cause of the appearance of Krishna's Gaura. And that was not fulfilled in Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Therefore, he appeared as Gaura, appeared in the womb of Sachi Mata. As womb of Sachi Mata is like Garva Sindhu, like an ocean. As moon appears from the ocean, similar Gaura Chandra appears in the womb of Sachi Mata. That's like ocean. So, to fulfill these three desires, he appeared. He relishes it. And he teaches this Ragamarga Bhakti thereby. to fulfill his three desires and release it and to distribute it, to teach Ragamarga Bhakti to the devotees. He appeared. So Raganuga Bhakti is there in Chaitanya's Leela. That Mahaprabhu teaches us. You understand? It is not out of. That is not available here. It is available here. Yes, in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, thought of how very deeply he thought of Krishna, thought of how these three desires will be fulfilled. Then at last he decided, Radhikar bhavadviti angikar vine eitina sukha kavuno hyasvadane. Unless I accept the mood and the complexion of Rādhārāṇī, these three desires will never be fulfilled. This is decision he took up. This should be done. Here one question is here. That, what is the question? Duty, if he would have only accepted the mood of Rādhārāṇī, his desire would have been fulfilled. What is the need of accepting the complexion of Rādhārāṇī? Understand my question? This is the question. If he would have simply accepted the mood of Rādhārāṇī, his desires would have been fulfilled. What is the need of accepting the complexion of Rādhārāṇī? This is the question. Very important question. It should be, but very few understand it. Mostly cannot understand. This is a very important question. If tadbhavadhya Swarup, Swarup Namdra Swami has said, tadbhavadhya, that bhava, mood. If Krishna would have accepted only the mood of Rādhārāṇī, then he would have fulfilled his three desires. What the need of accepting the complexion of Rādhārāṇī? The answer is there. Vastu, what you say, I have no language, I feel difficult to express it in English. Every vastu has its natural complexion. Do you understand? So that complexion is not different from the swarup of the vastu. Do you understand? As for example, whatever mood will arise in the heart, internally, externally, the complexion will be like that. As for example, if you become angry, your eyes will turn red. It's automatic. So this duty, the complexion is not different from the soul. He is Srungara Rasaraja. Krishna is Srungara Rasaraja. The complexion of Krishna is Śyāma. Do you understand? Black or blue, you may say, Śyāma. This is true. Because he is Srungara Rasaraja. He is the king of Srungara Rasa. What you say in English, Srungara Rasa? Conjugal mellow. King of conjugal mellow, Srungara Rasa. Is known as Srungara Rasa Raja. Is Krishna. The complexion of Srungara Rasa is Śyāma. You understand? The color of Srungara Rasa is Śyāma. Therefore, when he is Srungara Rasa Raja, is a natural color Śyāma. Śyāma-sundara. Understand me? It's natural. Therefore, he is Śyāma-sundara, because he is Srungara Rasa Raja. And the color of Srungara Rasa is Śyāma. So he is Śyāma-sundara. Do you understand? But the desire that has been risen in him, what is that? he had developed these three desires, Radha, Pranaya Mahima Kidrusam, Swadhya Hena, Bhutamadriva Kidrusam, Sakhyan Kidrusam. That desire, if we explain, we'll find that the desire is without accepting the mood and complexion Rādhārāṇī, these three desires cannot be fulfilled. Rādhārāṇī's mood. So Rādhārāṇī's mood what? Rādhārāṇī is Madanakhya Mahabhavamoyi. You understand? Madanakhya Mahabhavamoyi. When we speak about this Rati, prema, it has gradual development. You understand? The first rise of prema is called Rati. Then its gradual development becomes more condensed, more condensed, more condensed. The last thing is Mahabhava. So, it becomes Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga, Bhava, then comes Mahabhava. Adhiruda Mahabhava, Madanakhya, Modanakhya, Madanakhya, Mahabhava. First. And Rādhārāṇī is Madanakhya Mahabhava. Mai. Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga. Do you understand? You follow? The Raga and Anuraga. When it comes to the Anuraga stage, that Anuraga stage, the complexion of Anuraga is Aruna. Color of Anuraga is Aruna. Aruna means rising sun. Do you understand? The color of the rising sun. Aruna Varna. Understand me? That is the color of Anuraga. When it becomes more condensed, more condensed, more condensed, Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga, then comes Bhava. Follow me? Then comes Bhava. When comes Bhava, then Mahabhava. Bhava, Mahabhava. Raga, Anuraga. Then comes Bhava, then comes Mahabhava. Do you understand? When this Mahabhava comes, the color of Mahabhava is Gaura. Color of the Mahabhava is Gaura Varna. Huh? Understand me? Then when Madanakhya Mahabhava comes Bhava, Mahabhava, Mahabhava is division, Sruda Mahabhava, Adhiruda Mahabhava, Modanakhya, Madanakhya Mahabhava. So Madanakhya Mahabhava, Vrishabhanu Nandini, son daughter of Vrishabhanu Radha, that means Rādhārāṇī is Madanakhya Mahabhava. The color of Madanakhya Mahabhava is molten gold. Is molten gold. Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi. Therefore Rādhārāṇī is Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi. Is molten gold. The color. That is the color complexion, natural complexion of Madanakhya Mahabhava. Similarly, Mahāprabhu accepted that mood. That is the mood of Rādhārāṇī. Therefore, his color changed. Complexion changed. It is automatic, it is natural. It's natural. Now accept Madanakhya Mahabhava, accept the mood of Rādhārāṇī, then color naturally changes. Because that is natural color. It cannot be different. Do you understand? So, Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi, Tattva Kanchana Gauranga, Kancha Sonar, therefore said, Kancha Sonar Unga, Jano Kancha Sonar Dithi. Here it says, Jano Kancha Sonar Dithi. Child was born, whose form, whose complexion resembled natural glaring gold. Natural glaring gold. Because he had accepted that mood of Rādhārāṇī. The mood of Rādhārāṇī is Mahabhavamoyi, Madanakhya Mahabhava. That is the complexion, natural complexion, color of Mahabhava, Madanakhya Mahabhava, is molten gold. So that is the complexion. So when one accepts or Kṛṣna accepted that mood of Rādhārāṇī, automatically the complexion changed. Example is, the Acharyas give this example, green mango and ripe mango. Mango is unripe. What's its color? It's green. Huh? Isn't it? When it becomes ripened, color changes. Huh? Isn't it? It becomes ripened, color changes. What is? Yellow. Huh? Green mango. When it becomes ripened, complete ripened, then becomes yellow. Do you understand? So Śyāma-Sundara became Gaurasundara. And mellow became ripened. When he is Śyāma-Sundara, mellow is unripe. Mellow is unripe. Is not ripened. So he is Śyāma. But when mellow ripened, complete ripened, then complexion changes, becomes Gaurasundara. Huh? The Śyāma-Sundara became Gaurasundara. Why Śyāma-Sundara became Gaurasundara? Because in Śyāma-Sundara, mellow is unripe. But in Gaura form, Gaurasundara, mellow is completely ripened. This is Unnata Ujjvala Srungara Rasa. Unnata Ujjvala Srungara Rasa, unripe state, it is Śyāma. The ripened state, it is Gaura. Unnata Ujjvala Srungara, ripened state is Gaura. Therefore we say, Śyāma-Sundara may be there, if not Gaurasundara is there, we won't go there. You understand? Śyāma-Sundara may be there, but if Gaurasundara is not there, we won't go. Because mellow is unripe. We want ripened mellow. Understand? Therefore we say. So Gaudiya Vaishnava temple, this is specific. In Gaudiya Vaishnava temple, there is Radha, Śyāma-Sundara is there. But with them, Gaura must be there. Otherwise, we won't go there. Because mellow is unripe. We want ripened mellow, which is nectarian sweet. That is Gaura. Understand me? So in our Gaudiya Vaishnava temple, with Radha, Śyāma-Sundara, Gaura must be there. That is Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta. So, Krishna is a supreme thief also. He is supreme in all respect. Isn't it? He is a supreme thief. So, he stole that mood. Entering into the heart of Rādhārāṇī, he stole that mood. Otherwise, how can he have it? He stole. So, he entered into the core of the heart of Mahabhavamai, Rādhārāṇī. You understand? Is entered in the core of the heart. Therefore, his Śyāma complexion becomes covered up with Gaura complexion or molten golden complexion when he entered into the core of the heart of Mahabhavamai Rādhārāṇī. Understand me? Understand? I try my best to explain, but my language is faulty language, I don't know. So, here another question is raised. If Krishna only would have assumed the mood of Rādhārāṇī and externally if it would have stayed in Śyāma-rūpa, what harm is there? And what objection is there? Understand me? This is question. What harm is there and what objection is there? Understand my question? Understand? Only you would have accepted the mood of Rādhārāṇī, but externally you would have stayed in Śyāma-varna. So what harm is there or what objection is there? Krishna can do and undo things. He could have done so, but why it not so? Do you understand? Yes, objection is there, harm is there. What is that? Because if you would have stayed in Śyāma-varna, only assuming, accepting the mood of Rādhārāṇī, his three desires could not have been fulfilled. No. Isn't it? Because he is in the Radha-bhava. Radha-bhava is predominating in Gaura. Yes, though he is Krishna, but Radha-bhava is predominating. Because that is internal cause, that's to fulfill three desires. Do you understand? So if would have been remained as Śyāma externally, only accepting the mood of Rādhārāṇī internally, his three desires would not have been fulfilled. Do you follow? Because he is always crying. Kahan gele, kahan paun murali bodano, ke more milaya dive nanda nandana. Huh? Like Rādhārāṇī, Mahāprabhu is always crying. Kahan gele, kahan paun murali bodano, ke more milaya dive Sri nandana. Where shall I go? Where shall I find that murali bodana? Huh? That Krishna with the fruit in the lips? Huh? Is there anybody there to help me? Huh? To take me to Nanda Nandana, son of Nanda Maharaj? Help me to meet Nanda Nandana, son of Nanda Maharaj? Huh? Saying, crying. So if he would have remained in Śyāma-Varna, so he could not have cried like that. His mood would have been disturbed. Do you understand? When looking at him, oh, I am Krishna, I am Śyāma. Where shall I go? Where shall I find her? Here it is. Isn't it? So, yes, harm is there, and loss is, objection is there. Huh? This is philosophy, very, very confidential, deep philosophy. But if you cannot understand, what shall I say? If I say this thing, they hit my head. Hit my head. You are saying this thing. Huh? Why peacock feather you will put on the crest of Gaura? Huh? That issue is there. Why peacock feather? If say, don't say, then Gour Govind say. Then that disturbance hit his head. You understand what is the mood of Gaura? What it is? Radha Baba is predominantly crying for Krishna. If you put peacock feather, oh, I am Krishna, I am Śyāma. Sikhi kālaṅkriti. Konu sikhi kālaṅkriti. Isn't it? Konu sikhi kālaṅkriti. That's it. Ko nanda kula, ko Krishna nanda kula chandrama. Ko sikhi kālaṅkriti ko rāsarasa tandavi. Ko mandra murali ravaha. Exactly he's saying. Where is that Krishna on whose crest peacock feather is there? On your crest peacock feather, you are Krishna. How can he say like that? Then you put one flute on his hands. Put one flute, mandra murali rava. Make him three lesser scarred. Why go straight? A simple thing you can't understand, and you are creating disturbances, and you put blame on me. I am creating. Such disturbance took place in France because of this point, nothing else. The peacock feather. What is this? Understand? A simple thing. What is the mood of Gaura? This is the mood of Rādhārāṇī. Rādhārāṇī is crying. Kaha Kṛṣṇa Nanda Kula Chandrama. Where is that Krishna? The moon of Nanda dynasty. Murali Vadana. Mandra Murali Rava. Where is that Krishna on whose lips flute is there? Sikhi kālaṅkriti. That Krishna on whose crest peacock feather is there. So, only Krishna puts on peacock feather, nobody else puts on. Is Sikhi kālaṅkriti. This is what. So, the answer is here. So only if you would have accepted the mood of Rādhārāṇī and if you would have remained in Śyāma-Varna, his three desires would not have been fulfilled. No. Because when you would have looked at him, so I am Krishna, so he cannot cry for Krishna. His mood is disturbed. Mood is disturbed. So it is very painful to Gaura to disturb his mood. It's very painful to Gaura to disturb his mood. Prabhupada said, don't disturb the mood of Gaura. because that's very painful, very painful. Huh? Very painful, yes. He's releasing, he's mellow. Huh? He's fulfilling his three desires. Huh? Viraho bhav, feeling the acute pang of separation from Krishna, like that of Rādhārāṇī. Yes, radha bhav. So if you make him Krishna, then how will it will be? His mood is completely disturbed. It's so painful to him. So this is what you can understand. So when inside that mood of Rādhārāṇī is there, so outside it's quite natural, the Gaura Kanti will be there. It's natural manifestation, because that is the complexion or color of Mahabhava is Gaura or Tapta Kanchana, molten gold. Natural color. Do you understand? Śyāma-rūpa is his viruddha bhav. It's completely different mood. Because Śyam means Srungara rasa is unripened. Gaura means Srungara rasa is ripened. Huh? So when the ripened mango becomes ripened, color changes. Yes, green mango changes into yellow, isn't it? Similarly, when the mood is there, Mahabhava, Madhanaksha Mahabhava, the mood of Rādhārāṇī, automatically the complexion will change. It will become molten gold.
Don't bring the yellow mango to green mango.
It cannot be at all. It's a natural change. Tattva Kanchana Gauranga, Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi. Mahabhava Chintamani Ratra Mahaviraho Bunnhini Vigalita. Viraha is let's say, separation, acute separation. That is intense heat, isn't it? Viraha Agni. That is like fire, and it produces intense heat. So, when the goldsmith wants to, melt the gold, what he does? He puts the gold into fire that produces intense heat, then it becomes melted. So, then in the heart, he feels, as Rādhārāṇī feels the acute pang of separation from Krishna, Mahāprabhu feeling is the same feeling. That pang of separation produces basically intense heat. Then gold becomes molten. The complexion is molten gold. It's natural. It's quite natural. Yes. And if you would have remained in Śyāma-sundara form, then his releasement of rasa would not have been there. It's Śyāma-sundar. In Śyāma-sundar, the Srungar rasa is unripe. But in Gaurasundara, rasa is completely ripened. Completely ripened. And this is the Vipralambha bhava. Therefore, Vipralambha rasa atura vihola unmatta. Gauranga is always crying, feeling the acute pang of separation from Krishna. He is like mad after this as Rādhārāṇī's mood. So his mood, don't disturb the mood of Gaura. That's very, very painful to him. You understand? That's very, very painful to him. So this is why it's said, Toma ejo kancha sonar ranga. Jano kancha sona diti dekhi balakera murti asibad kare sukapaya. Seeing the newborn child whose complexion resembles natural glaring gold. Because Krishna has come with the mood of Rādhārāṇī, you understand, to fulfill his three unfulfilled desires. Those desires were not fulfilled in Braja-līlā, Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Therefore, to fulfill the three desires, he came as Gaura, assuming the mood of Rādhārāṇī and complexion of Rādhārāṇī. Is fulfilling that thing. Releasing mellow. That is why the complexion is such. Otherwise, Krishna can do and undo things only by assuming the mood, accepting the mood. If you would have remained in Śyāma Varna, he could have done so. But his desire should not have been fulfilled. Huh? So this objection is there and this harm is there. Understand? This is very confidential, very deep tattva. Very deep tattva. And it's not easy thing to understand. And who understands? Gaurangara duti pada jara dhana sampada se jane bhakti rasa sara. Gaurangara duti pada jara dhana sampada se jane. Whose dhana and sampada, the asset and wealth is the two lotus feet of Gauranga. No other asset. The devotees, whose asset is the two lotus feet of Gauranga, dhana and sampada, the asset and wealth, they know it. Others don't know it. Gaurangara duti padadardhana sedane bhakti rasa sara. He knows. Such devotee knows, such devotees know. Gaura gata pranam, those are very dear devotees of Gaura. Those who show those who understand the heart of Gaura, what mood is there, how is he. And their only asset and wealth is two lotus feet of Gaura, nothing else. They know it, others cannot understand it or they don't know it. Understand? Rādhārāṇī Prabhu. My language, faulty language. Gaurangera duti pada jardhana sampada sedane bhakti rasa sara. Gaurangera madhur lila jar karne pravesila. Hridaya nirmala bhela tara. Gaura prema rasarnave setarange jeba dube. Se radha madhava antaranga. Grehe bhavaneste thake ha gauranga boli dake narottamam age tarse. Such devotee or devotees know this thing. Otherwise, it's not easy thing to understand it. It's not easy thing to understand it. Why it is so? So, it's all discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Such devotee or devotees know this thing. Otherwise, it's not easy thing to understand it. It's not easy thing to understand it. Why it is so? So, it's all discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. This all Chaitanya Charitamrita is there for postgraduate study. It's postgraduate study. Yes. Not primary study or degree stage, it's postgraduate study. Very deep. Goura-tattva is not easy, it's very deep. Confidential tattva is Goura-tattva. Yes, therefore postgraduate study. One passes primary stage, secondary stage, degree stage, then comes to this class, postgraduate class, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Otherwise, how can one understand it? This is Goura-tattva. Yes, always crying, Krishna, Radhikara Pranapati Kibhave Kandai Niti. Taha bujhe, Bhakata Samada, we sing that song. Who is Radhikara Pranapati, the husband of Rādhārāṇī? He cries. Husband of Rādhārāṇī cries for Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Who is Radhikara Pranapati, who is Radha-kānt, who is Radha-nath? How he cries for Krishna, Krishna, Krishna? Who understands? Taha bhuje bhakato samaja. Such devotees, those are very dear to Gaura. They only understand it. How Krishna cries for Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hari Hari bolite nayanu bahe nira. Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. If you utter name of Gauranga, your whole body will be ecstatic. The hairs on the body will be erected. Why? Hari Hari bolite nayanu bahe. Because it's Hari. But chanting the name, uttering name of Hari, he sets tear. He sets tear. Hari himself, uttering name of Hari, sets tear. That is why. Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. If utter name of Gaura, Gauranga, whole body will be ecstatic. Yes. Because Hari himself, uttering his name Hari, sets tear. This is very confidential tattva. Radhikara Pranapati Kibhave Kandai Niti Taha bhuje bhakata samada. Which Radhikara Pranapati, the husband of Radha, how he cries for Krishna. Which Krishna himself cries for Krishna. Who understands it? Oh, you are Krishna, you are crying for yourself. How is it? You are Krishna and crying for where is Krishna? You are Krishna. Then who understands it? This tattva. Very deep. Understand me? This is Gaura-tattva. Then so many other very confidential, very deep philosophical questions are there. Very deep philosophical questions are there. Gaura Kirtana. What is Gaura Kirtana? Premanama Sankirtana. Gaura Kirtana is Premanama Sankirtana. It is not mere Nama, it is Premanama. Adjective is there. Premanama Sankirtana. Understand? Nama, name that will give Prema. That Sankirtana is there. It's Premanama Sankirtana. And there it says that प्रेम नाम प्रचारित यही अवतार दुई हेतु अवतरी यहाँ भक्तगण अपने आस्वाद में प्रेम नाम संकीर्तन इज नॉट देयर यू सी चैतन्य चरितामृत अनर्पित चरिंचिरात करुणयावतीर्ण कड़ौ अमर्पित उन्नत जल रसांग स्वभक्ति श्रियम उन्नत उज्ज्वल रस fourth verse, explanation of fourth verse. प्रेम नाम चतुर्थ श्लोकेर अर्थ यही कहिल सार प्रेम नाम प्रचारित यही अवतार दुई हेतु अवतरी लया भक्तगण आपने आस्वादे प्रेम नाम संकीर्तन से द्वारा आचार्य कीर्तन संचारे नाम प्रेम माला गांधी और आइल सवारे यू फाइंड दैट when this fourth verse is explained there. Fourth verse is explained, Kaviraj Goswami has explained it. You find out what Prabhupada has written. You read it. Chaturtha श्लोकेर अर्थ यही कहिल सार प्रेम नाम प्रचारित यही अवतार दुई हेतु अवतरी लया भक्तगण आपने आस्वादे प्रेम नाम संकीर्तन से द्वारा आचार्य संकीर्तन कीर्तन संचारे नाम प्रेम माला गांधी कराइलो सवारे नाम प्रेम माला garland made a garland of नाम प्रेम and gave everybody alight put on this garland नाम प्रेम माला गांधी कराइलो सवारे so question arranged the question is raised here नाम प्रेम माला. Do you understand? How it becomes a garland? Nama prema sadhya sadhana. Sadhana means an end. Sadhana, sadhya prema. Nama sadhana, sadhya prema. Sadhya sadhana combined together and streamed in a form of garland. How it is and how it is, how Mahāprabhu did it. That garland he made and made everybody to put on it. Oraila Savari. It's very, very deep philosophical question. Yes, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita. You can't find it? Can't find? Swami has explained Paganthi Paraila Savare. Sadhya. Sadhana and sadhya. How will it be possible to still together prema and sadhana and sadhya and make a garland? That is question. That is the question. How will it be possible? That is the question and it needs answer. There's the answer somewhere. साधन भक्ति नाम is साधन भक्ति and sadhya is prema, then nama sankirtana, ujjala unnata rasa, that is madanakhya mahabhava, that is the highest thing. So sadhana bhakti nama is sadhana, means sadhya is prema, and how, in what art this garland is made. Sadhana and sadhya. Nama prema. Nama is sadhana, prema is sadhya. Nama prema mala. Find out. Nama prema mala. So this garland of sadhana and sadhya. Mahaprabhu made that garland, made it put on. It made everybody put on. You understand? Varaila savare. This is the question. Nama prema mala. Madanakhya mahabhava viroda sar asada prema phaloro rasamoya mala. Prema phaloro rasamoya mala. That is prema phala. Phala fruit is, ripened fruit is prema. Bhakti lata grows, goes at last to the Golaka Vrindavan, then writes support. Lata, creeper needs support, and support is the lotus feet of Krishna. Lotus feet of Krishna is the support. The creepers get support, that lotus feet of Krishna, then goes higher, then there is flower, then fruit. Fruit becomes ripened, that is prema phala. A ripened fruit is prema, Krishna prema. Do you understand? That is Krishna prema. That is ripened fruit. That is a prema phala. That is sadhya vastu. Sadhana and sadhya. Tuned together. And Mahaprabhu made a mala, made a garland, and he make it put on. All the devotees, make all devotees to put on. How it is and how it is possible. And our japa mala, chanting bead, is the example. That is mala. Chanting bead. Japa mala. Japa mala is the example. That is nama prema mala. You understand? So when you make a garland, one thread is required that goes through it. Then everything is tuned. That thread, that is prema sutra. Thread is prema. Understand? Prema sutra. Sutra means thread. Prema is the thread. Prema sutra. The thread. Love is the thread. Therefore, with that thread, string together sadhya and sadhana, nama and prema, and became a garland. So japa mala, the chanting bead, is the example. So thread is prema, prema sutra, prema sutra. Mahaprabhu is prema purushottama, is known as prema purushottama, who has come to give prema. Brahmaradullava, even on the part of Brahma, it is not easy thing to get. Difficult part of Brahma. But he gives that prema through chanting this holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Acannale, Samarivita. Even Patita Pamara nahi bache. Never discriminates whether most degraded, most fallen, and most elevated. Everybody. Isn't it? Sabari. One and all. It makes one and all. Put on this mala, put on this garland. Nama prema mala. Such is prema purushottama gauranga. How? Why? That is the question. And how it is possible? You understand? That is the question. And it has very long answer, very deep. This is all in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very deep philosophy, confidence. If you can understand it, then you will understand everything. Guru-tattva is such very deep, confidential, very deep tattva. Not easy thing. Not easy thing. Understand? Prema tattva, priti tattva is there. Thank you. Yes.
Once we used to give in class, we said, Kaviraj Goswami says we should make a garland of
Amanina manadena kirtanya. Otherwise you cannot do Hari Kirtan.
So you see that
এই রূপ হইয়া এই ভাব লই যে হরিনাম করে তা কৃষ্ণ পদে প্রেম বুঝয়। Unless you develop this mood, you cannot get prema. You understand? Pranada Sunishina, Taroriva Saisana, Amanina Manadena Kirtanya Sadahari. This is most important verse in SSGGSM. No false ego, no pride, such humility is there. Thinking oneself much more than every person. Nobody can do Krishna Prema. Because you are such pride fellow, thinking you are such great. Can you have it? So Kaviraj Goswami says, make a garland of this verse, put around your neck, and chant Hare Krishna. Chant.
So at that time you said that there's a thread running through that garland that you put around your neck. Is that the same thing? Prema Sutra?
Nama Prema Mala, this is that is the garland of that horse.
Yes. It's a different subject.
Different.
You said one day that you're going to tell us one time.
No, this is Nama Prema Mala.
Different thing.
Nama and Prema. Sadhana and Sadhya. Two things. Nama is sadhana, sadhya is prema. Understand me? Means end. Sadhana means sadhya end. Sadhya vastu prema. Sadhana, nam sadhana and end is prema. So sadhya sadhana, still together, a garland is made. How? How it is? That is. Yes?
You mentioned two Mahabhavas, Modana and Modanakya Mahabhava. And I can understand what you're saying, that Modanakya Mahabhava is relished by Rādhārāṇī. This is the highest madness. What is this? Modanakya. And who is relishing the Modanakya Mahabhava?
And then you have to understand what is Modana, what is Madana. That you have to. That
Would you explain what's the difference between the two?
That should explain. That should explain. Madana, Modana. What is Madana, what is Modana? That to be explained. You understand? No, it's not one word. I can say.
But briefly you can give us some idea.
It's not like that, Baba. It's a long topic. I can say one word. I don't know it. It requires 2 hours. More than 1 hour. One word I can say. Modana, Madana. Modanaksha, Madanaksha.
Did you explain that the seed is Rati?
Huh?
Did you explain that the seed is Rati and then prema, from prema then develops Sneha, Man?
First rise of prema is called Rati. You understand? First rise is Rati. Then it becomes condensed, more condensed, more condensed, more condensed. And last is Madanakhya Mahabhava. Then first is Sneha, then Mana, Pranaya, Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Bhava, Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga. Then comes Raga, Anuraga, Bhava. And Bhava, then comes Mahabhava. And Bhava category, there are Adhiruddha Mahabhava, Rudha Mahabhava, Adhiruddha Mahabhava. There comes Madana, Madanakhya, Modanakhya. Then Madanakhya Mahabhava, last thing. Highest thing, you understand?
All developing from simple
All
prema.
developing. Developing becomes more condensed, like sugar cane juice. You condense it, then it comes molasses. More condensed, then sugar. More condensed, then sugar candy. More condensed, like that. Like that. Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga, Bhava. And Bhava, Rudha Mahabhava, Adhiruddha Mahabhava, and Modanakhya, Madanakhya. Last thing. that Rādhārāṇī is Madanakhya Mahabhava. Do you understand? Sometimes I have explained it, isn't it? Yes.
You never explain detail, it's just a drop you give.
Not so detailed. Some.
Gauranga Mahaprabhu, his associates, Gauriya Janas, what are they giving? Up to what stage can one get?
What is that?
Can one up to what stage in Mahabhav can?
Mahabhava is the last thing. It's Rādhārāṇī is all Rādhārāṇī. Mahabhava by Rādhārāṇī is only with Rādhārāṇī.
Only with Radharāṇī.
No, yes, only with Rādhārāṇī.
So
Not with any Sakhis even. It's only with Rādhārāṇī.
So the Manjaris, they experience what? What up to what stage?
And that is Madanakhya and Rudha, Adhiruda, Adhiruda, Modana, maybe like that.
Up to Modana.
Madanakhya Mahabhava is only with Rādhārāṇī. Rādhārāṇī is not even available any Sakhis. Manjari.
Do we offer grains to Gour the Sayana Ekadasi?
No, Prabhupada said no. Prabhupada said no. Don't offer grain to Gauranga. Prabhupada said no. So, Anekadasi. You'll offer to Kṛṣṇa. Why he said not Gaura? Because his mood is different. So,
What's going on?
you see that conversation book?
Which book?
Conversation book.
Conversation book.
That question is asked,
They quote that in the new book on puja. They say in the new book on puja you should not offer grains
Yes.
on Kaddish, and they quote that.
In Diti Worship book they have put it. Don't offer. So,
And on page 94 on the bottom they say we recommend no peacock feather.
no peacock feather. So,
Why does Lord Chaitanya wear a yellow dhoti, so? Why does he wear a yellow dhoti?
Yellow dhoti.
Yellow dhoti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's described that he wears a yellow dhoti.
Kṛṣṇa wears yellow dhoti. Do you understand? Kṛṣṇa wears yellow dhoti. Rādhārāṇī wears blue. Why?
Because Radharāṇī is thinking of Krishna.
Rādhārāṇī is thinking of Kṛṣṇa and Kṛṣṇa is thinking of Rādhārāṇī. What is in the heart, that manifests in the form of garment. So in Rādhārāṇī's heart, Kṛṣṇa is there, Nilamani is there, so sari is blue. In Kṛṣṇa's heart, Rādhārāṇī is there, Tapta Kancana Gaurangi, his complexion is molten gold, so garment is yellow. Garment is yellow. Radha and Kṛṣṇa, but Radha Baba is predominating. Therefore, bodily complexion is like that. Dhoti retains as Kṛṣṇa.
Sometimes people say, why Rādhārāṇī has no desire to become Krishna?
Huh?
So, sometimes people think, why Rādhārāṇī has no desire to assume the Krishna's mood, Krishna Bhav. So we can say that the green mango, the yellow mango can become green mango.
No, yellow mango cannot become green mango.
Green mango
Yes.
can become yellow, but no,
Green can become yellow, but yellow cannot become green, yes. Yes. It's ripened, how will become unripe? Ripened can become unripe. Unripe will become ripe. Yes, yes.
The other sampradayas that don't worship Mahaprabhu but they worship Krishna, what is their destination? Or there's other sampradayas that don't worship Mahaprabhu but
They
they
don't
worship,
worship.
but they worship Krishna.
Yes.
So what is their destination?
Their mellow is unripe. They cannot release the ripened mellow.
So what will be their future?
Because they cannot get prema bhakti. Ripened mellow is not there. Unless they come to Gaura, get the mercy of Gaura, the mellow will not be ripened. You understand? Śyāma-rūpa means Sringar rasa, unripe, like green mango. Gaura means Sringar rasa becomes ripened, then becomes yellow.
So they'll go back to Godhead, they'll go back to the spiritual world?
They may go back, but they can release the ripened mellow. Question of releasement. Understand? Question of releasement. they can relish the ripened mellow. Mahaprabhu gives the highest thing. The most ripened nectarian sweet mellow.
So then what's their relationship with Krishna then in the spiritual world? If they go back without the mercy of Mahaprabhu, what's their relationship with Krishna?
But according to other rasa, they may develop some relationship, samsadasya, sakhya, maybe vasalya, but not madhurya.
They can't get Madhura.
No.
That means they can't go back to Goloka Vrindavan.
No, Goloka Vrindavan, everything is there. Santa is there, Dasya is there, Sakhya is there, Vasalya is there, but highest is madhurya. They cannot enter into the grooves, kunja. Understand me? Where only Sakhi, Mangar is, Rādhārāṇī is there. Nobody else is. No Nanda is there, no Jasoda is there, no Kavat boys are there. Understand me? Yes. Understand me? Yes.
We met some devotees in Malaysia and Singapore, and they left ISKCON to went to Sri Sampradaya. They said that was the highest.
Sri Sampradaya means the Aishwarya. Is only opulence.
Lord Narayan.
Lord Narayan, Baba.
It was Nimbaka. It was Nimbaka.
Nimbarka. Nimbarka, there is no Gaura. So, everything is there, but minus Gaura.
Yeah.
So,
I have one question, Gumash. I know 3 different devotees in ISKCON actually who've taken initiation from Prabhupada, and then later on they've also taken Diksha in the Sri Sampradaya. So
they are fools. They are fools.
Is that person, it seems
Why
like
did they go to the Sri Sampradaya?
because they're thinking they wanted to get something for puja, some knowledge.
Nonsense.
They get some,
Nonsense.
They get some very offensive reaction from
Yes, definitely. Nonsense. If you can, let's say, climb to the topmost, is it left out? Everything is included. Why they get down?
So what happens to such a person? What happens to
It's a
such
great
a person?
offender. He becomes a great offender. Yes, great offender. Why did you go down? You have ascended the higher. Why did you go down? A great offender.
Because you haven't taken Shiksha Guru? Because they didn't take Shiksha Guru?
Because they acted according to their own whims. They don't follow the instruction of Guru. Yes, they commit aparat. Definitely is offensive. Yes. What is that?